Coming up in today's video, guys, we have Taylor Green's very narrow ear canals. Now, it's completely chock-a-block. You've had a lot of these, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've had a run of narrow canals.
So they were all booked in at one point. They all arrive on a bus and stay in a hotel nearby for a week, and then just get them all one after another.
Yeah, that's the way.
But yeah, just the one patient in this video, and it's another long one like yesterday's or whenever the last video went up. Yesterday's video. Just the one patient, and you can see it's kind of a sticky kind of consistency that we've got here, like that chewing gum one that we usually mention when you've given a chewing gum a good chew, and then it gets to this like really stretchy kind of horrible consistency. Not
the nicest to work with in narrow canals, is it? Bigger canals, yeah, easy, but narrow canals, not a good mix.
Oh, there we are. That's what we're kind of looking for. Just to the right of the suction tube there, where you can see that starting to peel away. Yeah. That, and I'm trying to get that with this front section here, because we always got to try and uncover the ear canal first, so we can kind of see roughly where we're working and how close we can get to the ear canal as we're trying to peel this away. So you can see that kind of greyish pink kind of.
Usually means there's a thick layer of dead skin there, isn't it, for that one?
Yeah. Yep.
And that's why sometimes they go a bit sort of sticky in the middle, is because you've got this kind of outer layer that's surrounded by skin, and then you've got this central layer which is kind of much more kind of I don't know, like thicker in the middle.
Yeah. So yeah, just trying to peel this away. I mean, at this point, as you start to uncover more of the ear canal, that's usually a good point to start using some oil. As it it starts to get underneath, and it almost kind of acts like lubrication in a way, and it does sometimes. Oh, there we are.
Just like that.
Just like that. Here's one I made earlier. Yeah, so it usually gives us a better grip. I'm gonna try and lift that from the left hand side now. And that oil, I'm hoping, is going to start seeping underneath that bottom layer. There we are, you can see that. Look at the difference that makes. Just that little bit of oil.
Mad, isn't it? But you can really see that kind of almost like parcel of skin that's wrapping around this.
It's the roof now, it's the top portion, which is all kind of still stuck.
Yeah. But sometimes when you get that little bit of movement, you start to, it really does have a knock on. It's like a domino effect, and it really starts to pull the remainder. It's like the sort of linchpin part of the whole thing.
It's usually where it starts to get a little bit squeaky as well. Because a little bit start like breaking away, and
the worst ones where you get like a flap that's loose at the bottom, and you go in with a suction, and it just goes like that right in front of where you want to be. And you go pull it away, it drops back down, you go back in here. Come on, go to it.
You are sometimes lucky with these ones, which I think we do start to get here, where it kind of rolls from underneath, and that usually then pulls, obviously, peels away that top section. But there's a lot in here.
So the sort of way you've got to think about this is you've got this kind of tightly packed parcel, and the wrapping around the outside is this dead skin, and then you've got this kind of what's a good way of describing it? You're like what's it? You get like the meats, and they're in like a sleeve, that kind of thing, like
a sausage.
Like a sausage, like a sausage in the skin, that kind of thing, right? So you got the skin around the outside, obviously the sausage skin, and in the middle, then it's not solid, it's all kind of more mushy and slightly softer, but because it's wrapped tightly in this package, it's kind of held together what feels like a big plug, and then when you start breaking that skin away, that centre just kind of explodes out. It's a technical term, though. It's a very medical
medical sciencey
term. I'm sure that was in the curriculum somewhere when we did audiology back in the day.
Oh gosh, it's very, very slowly moving. There we go. That was the detacher we were looking for, and that oil is still left on the ear canal. I was going to help it to slip out nice and easy.
Oh, he's chunky.
Yeah, it's a big old one. just got itself stuck now.
You've got to bend it back around to get it out.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You've got to negotiate it.
It comes. I didn't look around it.
I did notice when I edited mine. That's fine. Yeah, don't worry.
Sorry.
That's okay, by the way.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry, people.
I'm sure they won't mind too much.
Please forgive me.
We'll soon find out in the comments now.
There we are. We got that drier kind of layer now that we just mentioned that we've got left now. You can see I've kind of left those little bits as they were, because it was starting to make a lot of noise, and if it's a tricky one, because you could clear those little bits away. Patient is hearing better. They're feeling a lot better. The pressure has kind of gone.
It's just staging.
It's just risking that. Yeah. That noise kind of potentially making the hearing feel slightly worse. It's what we call a temporary threshold shift.
It's like sometimes you weigh up, I've said this loads of times, it's the risk-benefit ratio. By taking a tiny little splodge of wax off the one side of your canal, is it going to make any difference to the hearing? No. Is it going to, have I got potential of causing patient pain, anything like that? Yes. So is there, if I'm going to get no benefit by taking it away, why am I putting the patient at risk by doing that in the first place? It just makes no sense, guys. It's, that's the way you got to think about these things.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I went off from time.
No, you're all right. But you can see this side is near enough exactly the same as the other side. Very, very thick. Ooh. And we've already started peeling it though, which is good.
If anything, that central portion almost feels or looks like it's a little bit harder than the other side, doesn't it? It looks like it's dried out that central section just a little bit more. Yeah,
I've got a little spot of oil on the camera as well, but I've got a good grip, so I'm trying to fight to see if I can peel this with that little splodge. I do wipe it off eventually.
Yeah, I can see why you're holding on, because you can feel that you're getting a bit of purchase to it. It looks like it's moving down the canal a little bit.
Oh, come on. Lots of hair as well. You can see at the top there, like lots of old hair, potentially from haircuts that have been, just kind of stuck in the wax, and can cause a load of problems, but the hair is not really the problem in this particular case. It's all that skin. Right, let's clear that up. There we go.
Yeah, so we're going for that kind of ball at the front.
Yeah, I think we are, yeah. Let's see if I can lift it. Yeah, I can see it's almost kind of still holding on.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Again, that detachment though.
Yeah. You can see it's slowly kind of drawing into the suction tube.
And sometimes it is good to do that, sometimes let the suction do the work for you.
Yeah.
We're very tempted to go in and, you're doing a lot of manual work, but don't forget the suction is there to help you out a little bit. Sorry, guys.
We're both dying.
Oh, God, I didn't think we'd get through this video session. Let's see if we can loosen that bit then.
So I've managed to loosen near enough all of the ear canals, but the problem with these deeper plugs, they're usually stuck somewhere at the back, a bit behind the plug.
Right, a bit more oil going to go in, I reckon, to agree?
I think I probably do.
I reckon there's a bit more oil going to disappear into that canal soon.
Yeah, unless this starts coming away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nothing yet. Yeah, you can see it's moving. It's about to pop out.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I was saying this to the patient as well in the day. I was like, it's about to come.
Yeah, it's almost there.
It's popping out.
I normally say, we're winning.
Yeah.
It's on its way.
Or it's just when the patient goes, oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's pulling forwards. There you go. Bit of a shimmy again.
Well, it's a good size plug as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty chunky, to be fair. And we got this little portion that's kind of left here. Now this is the fine end now that I've popped on, because we've created a much more of an open kind of space in the ear canal. Yeah. Just trying to reduce the overall noise for the patient, just to make it a more of a comfortable experience.
And this is where this is what was holding that plug in. This is what was stopping it from coming forwards, wasn't it?
You can see how it kind of broke away as we pulled it with the standard size suction tube. I remember saying to him at this point, I was like, I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, please don't start coming away little tiny bits. I want that whole thing to come out.
It's super sticky, isn't it? And sometimes that's where water's got behind it and it's softened this back end of the plug. And that's awful deep. That's awful deep.
It's not really lifting, and I'm kind of... My heart's going a little bit. I'm like, oh, please don't stay in there.
But I would, which is probably what you've done. I was going to say, I would have put some oil in at that point, just flooded that area with oil.
I probably should have, to be
I'm not sure whether you did, looking at that, because it looks...
I might have put a little bit in. You find the oil, spraying the oil sometimes, I can't get the right angle when you're doing it, and it doesn't quite reach where you want it to reach.
I tend to
three
go...
sprays in, and it all comes out.
I do kind of one.
Oh, okay,
so I kind of alter it, or forwards and backwards.
Oh, there it is.
That's what you wanted to see, bud. That's what you wanted to see. Oh, that was... It's always deceptive how much you can see just how firmly stuck that was.
Yeah. 2.5 centimeters.
1 inch.
Quite big plugs.
That was a chunky plug, and they're wide as well. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching our video again today. If you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a recommendation from us up here somewhere of another video that you'll probably find interesting if you like this one. And as always, guys, please make sure you like, heart, share, follow, subscribe. I do that bit first. I forgot that bit. Because it does make a massive difference to the channel. It pushes out there a little bit more, which is always handy for us. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. Myself and the lovely Miss Taylor Green. We'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.